bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCMs, a rifle, revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the... No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus. Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers.
What are you thinking? Bullet? Okay, and? An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in... Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherit. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons. But they realize it's... Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. But back to the investigation. Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads. Next step.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know there are... This is the Coupe Kinema, my motor carriage.
Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on a motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar. The Caprice Motor Corps does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
That felt good. No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified.
That means you should do it whenever you feel like someone's disrespecting your authority. That's the spirit. Never forget the...
Wondering, man. How can I help you? We're negotiating our share. Aye. This stuff, they already covered. Never grateful. We're all of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board. No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. I have nothing against communists. But my own code serves me well.
He knows who he is. Firmly grounded. Has no need to reinforce or elaborate his political identity to himself or others.
See, I'm primarily a lazy person. I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the...
By that, you mean...
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? The old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is reasonably lavish, sure. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway.
Not you would like to say, but them.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, that of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent. No. No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole. Yeah, it would be really bad if we got into an argument about him. Waste of a good noon. Or afternoon. Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilante?
Why not? Must be nice being some...
The file cabinet stands, the drawer slide. The already familiar cold touch of plastic. You're back before the cargo container.
Hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men. It's very, very good.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters.
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags. Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's... Oh, sure, mister. Sure.
He didn't actually understand what you meant.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment?
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. Weasel probably prays to it. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good. Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right? Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent... Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest?
He performs a motion.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go... Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my... But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, one of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him.
By negotiator, you mean Joy?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough.
An entire neighborhood of killers.
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties they're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things...
So these idealists...
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says... He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
So they shot him?
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my two little policemen. Godspeed, policeman. How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what... Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in sediment, a security... These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company.
So you believe the scabs were organized?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys...
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins.
Interesting.
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really...
Separate one from the herd.
Oh, that would definitely be Fat Angus. His feet smell from a city block away, and he's always having noisy stomach troubles. Horrible. You would die, Harry. You would die, and in the process start a bloody and completely... Angus, his ever-growling stomach, and his smelly feet are all part of the Union. Actually, less. Because this is my hometown, my territory, and my backyard. You are a guest here, Harry. Please remember that. Oh, Harry. This is getting real grim, and there's no need for that. We are friends. But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. I'm not giving you anything.
Needless to say, this is another move.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else? Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also want... Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches.
And what would isn't it?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clearwater.
But, he thinks,
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to my... I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be right... There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most on the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it.
water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry. You're already pretty deep into this.
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new... You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop, and once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist. I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady, you know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. See you soon.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period, and the youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you. It's about reality.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
A rusting control panel with loose wires. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Oh, so you went and talked to my mom.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fucked it. Let me state this very clearly, Capo.
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this you believe the place was called Precinct 41? It was also filled with... You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asks Lieutenant McCoy. Uh-huh, replies Torson. The ass on that one. McCoy shakes...
Huh? You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Speak for yourself, buddy. I've been running this outfit for 10 years now.
They didn't see shit, man. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me?
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That cunt.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Yeah. Blonde. Tall. Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship.
Something is off here.
Was like that karaoke incident. Oh,
Okay, enough. All of
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what?
it would help if we establish a time.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe?
Here you go, boss.
I know her.
How well?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth.
Well enough, Copper. We party.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
You mean Revachol? Nah.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had... Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
What do you think I meant? Yeah, pretty much. No, we just fucked. That...
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
You don't know her. Good boy.
Okay, this turned out better than expected.
Remember what I said. freight train of pain.
Officer, what was that? Yes. Yes. The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her? What you're saying is, you?
Ice is forming on the inside of your chest cap.
Then, don't ever say what else. Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday. Okay, that's manageable. Understood. It is. This would have been good to know before. It should have. Anything else? We'll be alright, officer.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going... The door is closed.
Who is it?
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. It's been used quite a lot. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoparidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray.
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Pill bottles rattle like bones. The lieutenant glances at the rows of pills, then at the door. Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do? This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush, and a bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container. It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy. The lieutenant looks toward the door as if he didn't see you pilfer. Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? Here comes the afterburner. Just... This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk, smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced? Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Messing up your concentration here.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance. Then the lieutenant gives you six crumbling petals rest on your palm.
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to the revolutionaries, so the communers and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the... It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths. Yes, but not this early, not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your... Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth. Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that... The wrinkled fingers of an old... The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. It's barred from the inside. You hear the... Sounds like it's heavy, too.
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious... I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support, a dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind...
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant. I hate it when that happens.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. Nice? I don't know about that.
Where the ripe corpse of a man still lies on the ground. The woman doesn't flinch, but there is something in her light brown eyes. A sadness.
Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there. A third place? Interesting.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective.
Have I ever? This man has an unforgettable way with words. See? Say nothing. So strange. Who says that?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man who was...
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, no need to dilly-dally. She's tough. You sound like a Coach physical instrument is overdoing it, even by my standards. Say something else.
Clausier Amondu. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. A bad memory, officer. Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass. Duraluminium.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing.
The conference centers are filled with people who get angry at you. If
Sooner or later, everyone does. I'm 28. Something stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Nothing. I do nothing with it. Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary.
It's the world's most tired smile. Miss Oranje, now there is something you should linger on. All things considered, very. Now linger.
It's a beauty pageant, held in the year of our century. It's a competition for stupid girls. When you have the fewest deviations from the norm. I've been told it's a type of mediocrity that I possess. Yes, and for that I got a crown and a sash, and I would offer you coffee, but I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast.
Thank you for your candor.
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausier Mondu. Okie dokie. The record. So official. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell. Yeah, I've contaminated it pretty. The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The SAD got that too. For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning service. Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial.
Somewhere below, military-grade SAD is dripping off the walls.
That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past. Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got, with a bit of old love sprinkled on top. Are you sure? Love is terror.
Brother, blast the Ziggy now. Press that pleasure button. Let the pain recede.
Thank you. I've put a lot of...
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
With money, sir. It's not exactly the anti-star size. Comes in handy when you've done too many...
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry. Oh, yes. One of my favorite. Like, not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a merit speed molecule, basically. Huh? Motherfucker took my Preptide? Looks like you owe me.
This does not amount to actual corruption.
Robbed by common highway.
She's not angry, but it's true. She's gonna have to find some more Preptide now.
You tell me, officer. I've been trying to open it, in case the contamination gets to the roof and I have to move on. It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. It's a bit early in the morning for rate.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. She looks around. The sun has...
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed. Yeah. I'm gonna go with not...
By him, she must...
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more...
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were a...
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would... Pretty much.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
We partied. A lot of party.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. Oh, it is. Yours.
What did you do when you...
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Love it.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment,
She appears aloof, but that scar part, with longing.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. Oh yes. I have multiple viewpoints.
A bitter cringe.
You called us, dear...
Yes. I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez...
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people...
Tearing off his armor.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and... with nail clippers.
Which landline?
The one downstairs, officer. I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too.
Thank you for making the call, miss.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still...
He won't be down there long, miss. We will move the body to the morgue soon.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him.
I know it's difficult, miss.
She meant she sees him in her dreams. You pissed it all away. All of it. Elysium.
Bullet? They shot him too? They stripped his clothes.
You mean after they hanged?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you...
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present.
It's hard to know what to think of. She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been
And his role in this...
I think he was in a security detail. He was...
And they lynched him for...
She nods.
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union. Over drinks. A little.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as...
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but...
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him? Don't be tactful. She doesn't care.
I'm 89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scats.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium, not raped here. Let me make this 100% clear then, officer.
You get the feeling she's done enough opiates and needed enough nacra to still be flippant if she breathes a silvery.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there. Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move.
Can I help you?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your... The mention of mañana gets his attention. They're friends. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait.
Boss need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits.
Vodka borscht!
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The plate... He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the... He smiles and nods enthusiastically, and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a... He looks up at you, then looks away. Shrugging is an international sign for... You see a heavy steel